All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Today we're going to break down the market. This is for May 29th, 2026. I do these every single day in the Discord, so if you guys want to join, link is in the pinned comment. And yeah, let's get right into this. So coming into the day, I was leaning, I wanted shorts more, but I still was favoring longs just because we were at all-time highs, right? But I did really want to take shorts because coming into the day we had all this stacked low resistance liquidity leading towards this 1 hour gap right here. So I wanted to see this all get run through and then for price to continue higher. So if you actually looked in pre-market, we had a nice opportunity to long. Let me just find where it was. I think it was right here. We had an SMT off these lows before 9 o'clock. And obviously I wasn't going to trade that, but we did get this 3-minute inversion right here at 842. You could have taken that. We had an SMT off these lows right here, 3-minute inversion, and you could have taken that literally to all-time highs. I really wanted to take it and then target 30,500 because it is a strong psychological level. Again, I just wasn't trading at this time, and yeah, it sucks. It would have been just under a 200-point trade. Could have literally held for 200 points, which is pretty crazy. So then coming into market open, we had this 15-minute gap, which I was using as my condition. But again, it just ends up getting respected. Right here, we had this 15-minute gap. We tap into it right off of market or right before market open. And again, price just runs from there. Don't get an entry. Again, this would have been a really, really good chance to long. We get a nice displacing close before market open, but again, I was waiting for market open, but we're respecting this 15-minute gap. And again, you could have honestly just gone for a quick break even, and you could have targeted those psychological levels. Now, psychological levels are just whole numbers that are rounded, so like 450, 500. But if you did hold this all the way up to 500, or even just for a one-to-one, that would have been a winning trade. But actually going into when market opened up, right? Market opens up, and we just really don't get any opportunities. Now, again, I took no trades today. Reason why is because I'm using some fresh XFAs right now, and the way I start fresh XFAs is I go heavy risk on my first trade, and then I try to scrape winning days. So for me, I did not want to do that on a Friday unless I seen something super clean, and I just didn't see anything I really wanted to execute with. So I was waiting. I was like, okay, maybe we get a retrace into a quick retrace of a gap, and I can target a psych level. I didn't see anything here. We just slowly chopped to the upside. And at this point, I was like, okay, we're probably not getting anything here. So maybe I can watch if we get a retrace into this 15-minute gap. So this is when price started to move down. Now, I did not want to short here. Number one, there was really nothing to want to short here. But then I was like, okay, we have this 15-minute gap, which we can use. If price respects it, maybe we can look back towards 30,550. So we were trading in this 15-minute gap. And I was like, okay, if we start trading through this 15-minute gap, I can look for shorts to these draws down here towards London. But if we respect it, I would look for higher. So what happens, we did get this 5-minute inversion right here. So you can see within the 15-minute gap, we did get a 5-minute inverse. Didn't like the close on it. From there, we did get a retrace. We didn't really retrace into any gaps. I just personally didn't see anything I wanted. Now, if we got, say, a strong 5-minute candle closure through here, and we didn't get like that bottom wick right there, I would have probably taken this, gone break even at the 930 wick, and then tried to hold for at least some of this low resistance liquidity. We do get this retrace back up here. Personally, again, I didn't see anything I wanted here. You could have maybe taken this short right here with this displacing close, and then you would have probably TP'd here. If you did target London, you would have gotten edged. But other than that, I personally didn't see anything I wanted. We get a slow move up after edging London. We get that SMT off London, and then we just honestly chop from there. So in my opinion, the best trades of the day were pre-market. And I'm going to show you guys them again really quick. But it is what it is. Today just wasn't a day where I seen stuff I wanted. So again, market open or pre-market, we get this SMT off these lows right here. NQ fails to take those, or NQ takes those lows, ES fails to take out those lows. We get this 3-minute inversion. Again, this is 842. I'm not trading at this time, but I did see this kind of play out when I was marking my charts up. But again, this would have been a great trade. You could have honestly just targeted back to all-time highs. You could have targeted those psych levels above, but again, that's just in hindsight. Then from there, again, price taps into that 15-minute condition coming into market open, which was right here. Again, I wanted to see this 15-minute support price and push higher, but if we trade through it, I was looking for shorts. But again, just happens before market open, right? We get this 1 minute displacing close here right before 9:25. This would have been a great trade if this was during the actual market open. Like after market open, I would have 100% taken this, but it is what it is. From there, I don't see anything on the way up. From there, I don't want to short because we have this 15-minute gap. I want to see price push into this 15 and then see how it reacts off that. So from this 15-minute gap, I was looking for potential longs, but if we trade through it, then I'm looking for shorts to run this low resistance liquidity, potentially down to London, Asia, into this unfilled 1 hour. So I was looking for CE to get disrespected, but again, I just wasn't confident in taking this candle closure right here. If you did take this though, I think this is pretty good. You get a 5-minute inversion. You could target right down to that 930 wick. You could have easily got a 1-to-1 right there. But personally for me, didn't like how it closed right there. From there, didn't like, if we got a retrace into a gap or something, I definitely would have considered taking that. But for me, just a weird one today. Nothing I really want to throw risk on. And then again, from there, we edge London, get that S&T. There's nothing from there. But anyway, next week, I've already taken a look at the news. We have a ton of red folders, thankfully. So hopefully we do get some good PA, but a solid week. Really good week this week. But yeah, I was happy with my trading this week. I was happy with PA overall, but just today, nothing I really wanted to risk. Again, some good pre-market longs. If you did get this short in here, I do think that was good, but just tough to see entries. I really was being picky today with my entries, and yeah, I'd rather just sit out of the market. But gonna be back with videos this weekend. I got the weekly outlook on Sunday. Got another video probably coming out tomorrow. But that's it for me, guys. Tell me what you guys took today. If you guys took any trades, let me know what time you guys took trades at. I'm just curious. But yeah, opportunities today, just nothing I really wanted to take a chance on. But that's it for me, guys. Should be a solid next week coming up. Hope you guys had a good trading week, and we'll be back at the videos this weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.